girls, welcome to another episode of Movie Torture, where we watch bad movies so you don't have to. As always, with us, we have our boss, CEO of Movie Torture Land, the first lady of Movie Torture, Hannah, and we have the goat of podcasting, the one and only, the very infamous little baby hands, Brad. And we have with us in our chat, as always, this show wouldn't be complete without him. The Mr. No TV MTD is with us in the crowd. And me, your host, the pod father of podcasting, Jacob. Now join us as we get the great opportunity to review and talk about Look Who's Talking. What's up, guys?
What's
What's
up?
happening?
Great intro. I agree, MTD. It's just
Yes.
quality every
His
time.
intros are amazing, I gotta say. And since Roger doesn't listen to our show anymore, I'll just say,
Oh, rip.
my little buddy Brad, my little buddy Brad,
His voice is deeper than that.
my little buddy
Well,
Brad.
My little
welcome.
buddy Brad.
Hannah, do it. Hannah does it great. What is it, Hannah?
She does.
She does it perfect.
She does. She, really
She does it so good.
Welcome to another edition of Movie Torture. My name's Roger. Here's always my good buddy Brad and the first lady of Movie Torture. What's up, Brad?
I'm like that you call my good buddy and not little buddy, because usually you call me little Roger, so I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Well, my wife got on to me and she told me I need to be a little bit nicer, so I'm trying.
Reality is, so Kristen called my wife, told me how I was hurting your feelings, and you would cry after each show. So my wife told me to stop calling you little buddy Brad.
Yeah, but,
My
but
little
don't you worry, you are still my little buddy Brad.
Now he'll be like, I'm sitting here with baby hands Brad. Oh, I'm excited to be here. Hello. I like that Hannah does the baby hands now. We should have a shirt that we sell. It just does this. It says baby hands Brad.
It is amazing as I'm doing the both of your guy. You're like, it's like the rally call.
When we get our own show and we're brought in live to a theater, we'll come in on our camels.
Mhm.
And we'll have our baby hands as we're.
Could you imagine this though? The comes in and you just have a full theater full of people just with their little fingers going.
That's when you know you've arrived. If we walk
That's when
into
you
a
made it.
theater and the fans are going like this,
We made
and
it.
they're wearing
We're big.
shirts that says First Lady, and she's signing
Oh.
autographs, that would be good.
My merch piece can be little crowns. They can all have little tiaras.
Oh.
It's my
Eating
merch piece.
food.
You don't get to decide what it is.
Yours would have to be you on a 4-wheeler.
I would be down with a sweatshirt with me on a 4-wheeler.
What would Jacobs would definitely be
But
God.
it's gotta be like you on a 4-wheeler, but your like head's like overly sized, like a character. That's how you make it
Like a bobblehead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
A bobblehead of Hannah. Oh, that would be
On a
Yes.
4-wheeler.
four-wheeler.
And I just like tip the head every episode. She's like, and then my bobblehead has really little tiny hands.
Your head doesn't move. It's the fingers on the bobblehead. It's just like.
I love it. I
That'd
like
be
how
funny.
we've created this whole. We need somebody to bring us into their theater so we could do a live event. So we need. Would
That'd be fun.
MTD show up to the live event?
I would hope
No,
so,
he
but
would
he
be-
wouldn't.
he
He
would be
wouldn't come on
behind.
stage though.
He'd be behind on the computer, and his chat would just be coming up on the big screen.
Oh,
I would
with
say-
his mask. That would be.
Okay.
But I feel like all the fans would want to meet MTD.
They
over
would, but here's
any
the
of
thing:
us.
he would sit in like smack dab middle of the crowd, incognito, because he
Yes.
just looks like your dad. Like somebody's nice dad is just there watching the show, and he's sitting there.
And no one would
Nobody
know.
knows. He's just chatting people up, but then he has his phone and he's like texting things during the show, and they pop up on the screen.
That'd be epic.
Oh, that
That
would be. But wouldn't
be a
they
boss
wonder
move.
why this old timer's on his phone and not paying attention to the show?
No, they would
happens all
think
the
that
time.
fit right in, right?
Yeah. His phone is dinging because he doesn't know how to turn it off. The screen is like 1,000% brightness because he doesn't know how to turn it down in the theater.
We make
This
him
is-
we make him chat with us on Snapchat for that show. So he's an old man's got Snapchat pulled up. They're like, look
Yeah.
at this old timer. He's on
With
Snap.
the one finger and the enlarged text.
He's got his readers on. He's in a hockey mask, and they're like, "Are you MTD?" He's like, "No, I'm not MTD. I don't. What are you talking about?"
He's actually never going to come to a show now.
He would come. He would he would stay backstage in our dressing rooms.
I'd be really sad about that. I would rather him just go incognito in the crowd so he could
Yep.
be there.
He said he'd be there. He would be in the dressing room, and then when we come out after the show in the back alley, they'd want his autograph. They say, "Oh, I
Why
think
are we
that's
going in
MTD."
an alley? Why
To
can't
get
the
in-
We're going,
autographs
like
happen
dark
in...
alley.
To get in our limo
Oh, we have
on our
limos.
camels. To get back on our camels.
We just have a parade escort
Oh.
back to our...
How much do we charge? $10 a head to come into the show, or
20.
$10. We got to pay for camels in a limo. We got to
Yeah,
charge
we
more
were.
than $10.
Anyway,
The
what movie?
reality it would be just MTD in the crowd.
Yeah, that's really the reality. And the janitor would say, "Excuse me, sir, can you leave the theater? We're trying to clean." And he's like, "I'm here watching movie torture." "There's nothing going on, sir." He's only in there by himself. We're gone.
He's like, I'm part of the cast.
Sure you are, old man. They put him in the paddy wagon and take him
Right,
off.
they don't believe him.
Oh, and then he's in like this home, and he's like he's in a room, a padded room, and he's like, "I'm really on movie torture," and they're like, "That's the guy that thinks he's on movie torture."
Oh, that's so sad.
We just made him TD a psychotic person.
No,
Oh.
you made it.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't put that on me.
We have not talked about our new logo, by the way, for our listeners that I need to change online. But our new logo is amazing. Jacob looks
It is
like
dope.
he is like he either just got back from a
He
school
looks like he
shooting
sells
or-
drugs.
yeah, or he's got a shotgun in that jacket, right? Like he's definitely carrying weapons.
No, it looks like
Yeah.
I just got off of goth dating online.
Yes, your urban legend goth, and Hannah looks like this sweet little girl at the grocery store holding a half loaf.
I look like I'm ready to be a mom.
You do. And MTD, I can see MTD's eyes in that mask. I mean, that's legit him. So he's got the mask
That's
on. And
impressive.
me, baby hands. I'm just promoting baby hands at this point.
Love it.
That's my new
Wait,
thing.
which logo is this? Am I looking at the wrong one?
The one
our
you
most
like.
recent
You
one, the
changed
little
our
blue
chat
one?
to it. Yeah. That's legit
The
his
blue one,
eye
Okay.
in that. But hey,
It's-
we have a sponsor tonight. Are you ready for the sponsor?
Let's hear it.
Have you ever wondered what your baby thinks of you?
Always.
We are sponsored by the Baby Brain Translator 3000 trademark. This revolutionary new device that turns your little bundle of joy's judgy inner thoughts into words. Wow, mom's singing again. Can someone please turn off the noise? Yes, the Baby Brain Translator 3000. You'll finally hear the truth straight from the source. Dad just tried to change my diaper like it was a bomb disposal. Calm down, man. No more mystery, just brutal honesty from your pint-sized roommate. Oh, look, mom's eating snacks again. I guess we're both wearing diapers for a reason. Y'all get real-time
That's
insights
crazy.
into how your baby really feels about your parenting. Dad's beard smells like sadness and barbecue sauce. Mom just Googled, why won't my baby nap for the 12th time today? Hear every adorable insult. I love you, mommy, but I also just threw up on your favorite shirt because chaos is my love language. The Baby Brain Translator 3000 finally proving that your baby's not crying, they're judging. Call now, 1-800-BABY-SASS, because your baby's got thoughts, and they're not all nice.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the movie we're doing tonight, Jacob?
Look Who's Talking, which right off the jump has the most probably insane, wild intro into a movie.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Which
I have no words and I don't
can
even want
never-
to talk about it.
I could never listen to that Beach Boys song ever,
yeah.
ever, and not now. This be
Round,
Yeah.
round, get around. I get
I'll
around. This, Jacob, you texted me. This does have a great soundtrack. This movie does.
It does
But
have an amazing soundtrack for the
I'm
movie.
watching it with Max, my 12-year-old. He's like, look at that sperm. And I'm like, you know what that is? He's like, yeah, it's sperm, Dad. And I'm like, oh my God. I thought it was like tadpoles when I was a kid. I didn't know it was sperm. I thought it
As
was the
Bruce
tadpole-
Willis is like hooting and hollering all the way down.
Yeah, he's like, oh, gotta get in there. Let's go. Let's go.
Out of the way, guys! I got a map.
I got a map. So we
Craziest
meet.
intro ever.
Oh yeah, but before we get there, Hannah, give us the synopsis of this movie.
Oh boy. All right. Well, there's a woman who makes really poor decisions with men, and she ends up getting pregnant by one. And basically, this baby's entire existence from sperm until toddler is voiced over by none other than Bruce Willis. So she gets pregnant, but she doesn't want anyone to know because the dude who got her pregnant is a piece of garbage who has
Oh,
a whole other
he's-
family and keeps lying to her and making promises that he's going to leave his wife. But does he ever do it? No, because that never happens. Anyways, she tells everyone that she got artificially inseminated and that is how she became pregnant. So then everyone asks her if she's a lesbian because only lesbians do that. And then she continues to look for a father for her baby and can't find one because, as we already know, she has poor choice in men. But along the way, she meets old Johnny boy, John
Travolta.
Travolta. Yeah, blanked on his
Wow.
name. He's her taxi driver. He brings her to the hospital, ends up becoming her permanent babysitter, ends up being a dad to the kid, and then like they basically live happily ever after.
Hannah, that might be your best recap you've ever done. That
Thank
was a good one. That was
Appreciate
good.
it.
We got John Travolta. We've got the lady who directed Fast Times at Ridgemont High
Yep.
and Clueless making this movie. And you've got Prime. I'm talking the most beautiful Kirstie Alley in this movie. I mean, she is a stunner in this. She's very pretty in this movie. Secret
Agreed.
confession, I wanted to marry her as a kid. I thought she was like
I'm shocked.
smoke show.
Could have never
2 words.
guessed.
Smoke show. She was great. I mean, even though her and her co-star are Scientologists, you know, they were good together in this
Oh.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're great.
they were
Well-
great. I mean, Hannah, have you ever dated a man who made you promises like this man, but not been able to cash those checks?
Brad, you know my dating history.
Let's say bounce.
You don't even need to ask that question.
I know, but listeners need to know, Hannah.
Because if they had kept their promises, I wouldn't still be single. So
You wouldn't be on this podcast. She's like, if they'd have kept their promises, I
Okay,
wouldn't
hold on,
be
hold
here.
on. Whoa.
I wouldn't
What's
be here.
What's worse? Me calling you out that Brad fired you, or Brad just shaming you on this podcast, bringing out your horrible dating choices?
I wasn't shaming. I'm just like, why do women listen to these losers? She was going on all these dates when she had the guy from Greece showing up at her apartment babysitting every night.
Well, no, she
He
wasn't going
didn't
on all
look
those
like
dates.
what
At the beginning, she really loved this loser and thought he was going to leave his wife for her.
But they're never
Except
going to
for-
leave. They're never going to leave their
Well,
spouse.
he
We
did
know
leave for another
that.
girl.
We know that, okay? But women who make poor choices like that hear what they want to hear and they look straight past all the red flags.
Yeah, there's a lot of red flags with this guy. This
I'm
this
just
guy's
saying.
I
played
can't
by
stand
Pops and the
him.
Goldbergs, by the way, who
You
I
call me
love.
savage, and Brad's over here like, Hannah, have you
Yeah.
ever?
Knowing full well what I have done.
That's savage. That's savage.
Hannah can take it though, because she knows she's like a little sister to me. So there's Hannah doesn't realize she's got 6 brothers. No, yeah, 6 brothers,
Yep.
counting me and you, Jacob, into her brother list. We'll be at their family reunion.
For sure, for sure.
For sure. I'll make sure you get that invite. No. But I don't understand, like, why is she falling for this idiot? He is a loser with a capital L. She could do so much better. Kirstie Alley should have no problems finding a date in New York City.
With handsome, eligible bachelors. And somehow she only ever ends up going on dates with old, stuffy accountants
Yep.
who are not handsome and who have fake hair.
Yeah, and then who stiffer and make her pay the bills because John
that
Travolta
was
tells
John
him.
Travolta's fault.
Yeah.
But he liked it. So that says something about him.
Okay, but here's the thing. So jump just a tiny bit. So she ends up getting, pregnant, had the baby. John Travolta's driving her to the hospital, and they just allow him. They don't question who he is. They don't ask to see who.
Like, go,
he's
go,
truly from.
go.
They're just like, you just come in this hospital room with this lady and help her deliver this baby.
He's like, oh, I'm not the father. Okay.
they just don't care. They're just like, come on, let's go.
Yeah, like, okay, so this guy went from picking her up to
Mhm.
seeing her crowning he saw it all. He saw her privates in this moment. Like, that's a weird move because now they hold this emotional bond with each other for life, right? You would think.
I don't think she was present enough to have an emotional
Right.
bond. She was just in pain.
Yeah.
And he was just kind of just like there.
It's true.
Like doing the right thing, but not out of emotion. It's just kind of who he is.
I did like the scene where they gave her the demonic voice. That was funny.
Yeah.
I feel like if I was making this today, I would make it more. I would make it even funnier. Like she would be just like berating him the whole time. What are you looking at? Like, I'm just here. What are you doing? And then she just keeps on like just hitting him. And then he goes, is that poop? Like that would be the funniest part of the whole. Let's see. Just like, oh my gosh. Like he sees her just melt down. I think that would have been a funnier scene if we
But
made
it was
it today.
funny in the cab when
it
he's
was a
like
funny
It was
scene.
funny.
driving her like crazy, and then she's like, "If you need to know everything about my life, I was artificially inseminated." He's like, "What are you, a lesbo?"
Yeah, that was the best line. I like how you go 0 to lesbo in
10 seconds.
in like a second. Like this. Oh, you got inseminated. You can't be liking men then because we'll give you the baby. And I love how he's wearing the shades that wrap around your ear.
Yeah,
I don't
so they fall off.
understand that move, huh?
So they don't fall off.
I guess because he's doing a lot of driving and bouncing, and like his
Yeah.
glasses
Like
are
with the
constant.
hook that goes.
Yeah, like
farther. That just
New
used to be a
York.
thing back then.
so. What's he?
True.
What do you think he's making as a cabbie? Also flying planes,
Probably in New York,
Well,
probably a
he's-
decent amount of money because everybody uses cabs.
but he's out of business now because of Uber, right? Like he's Ubering more at this point.
I think in New York, cabs are still a thing.
Yeah,
No, they for sure are. They for sure are.
yeah, you're right.
Like,
They for
When
they for
90% of your population is using cabs or subways, they're still
Yeah.
a thing.
And it's really hard to. My brother tried to Uber when he lived in New York. It was not easy.
I bet. It could
Yeah,
not
t-
be that
uh,
easy.
taxi. But he said at one point, he said he made like 1,100 a month. Was he talking about
For teaching flight
per
school, he
flight?
made 1,100
Okay.
a month.
And she's like, "Why do you do it?" Like she was like, something. She was
because he wants
shading
the
him for
flight
that.
time, right?
He's such a nice, likable guy.
But hold
Yeah.
on a second. I'm going to throw some shade in there a little bit. He is a very nice, likable guy, but he had ulterior motives when he first went back to her house to give her the wallet and all that because he wanted her address to get his dad moved into a new place. So at first, he was using her.
Is it his
her
dad or his
address.
uncle?
Or his grandfather. He was his grandpa.
Oh, grandpa. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a user, right? He's an opportunist.
He talks about all the free stuff he can get. He
That
free
was
meals.
kind of innocent, though. Like
It is.
He just needed
he
an
was just trying to get a
address.
better place for his grandpa.
Yeah.
I feel like him and MTD could write a book on how to get free things, cheap things, how to not to spend a
I
lot
feel
of
like-
money.
you could write that book.
No. I spend I spend money. I'm not super cheap. But I mean,
You spend it on particular things.
yes, on my lady.
If
Mm.
if you're a single dude, okay, are you agreeing to lock up your Friday nights babysitting?
No, but for
Heck no.
Kirsty, NCD says, "Are you saying I'm cheap?" Yes, I definitely am.
But
For
would you
Kirstie
do
Alley,
it-
I would lock up my Fridays babysitting for Kirstie
I was gonna say,
Alley.
would you do it in the hopes that you would get the girl?
Well, yeah, basically, yeah. But did he
but-
want her at that point?
But I think okay, yes, he did. I mean, he's seen all of her at this point. Like he's seen it
Not
all.
in a good light.
Okay, you're acting like it's a lovely thing to see someone give birth,
No,
and
no,
I
it's
just
not a-
don't think that's the experience.
It's not a lovely thing, but they are next level on their friendship. He's no longer taxi driver.
But he had to babysit in order to get his grandfather that place.
That's true.
And like,
'cause he
so
had to
she
do
basically had him in a chokehold, and she was going to get
two
what she wanted
aerobics
because
classes
he
and
needed
Friday
something.
night.
But here's the thing. I don't know if I'm letting a cabbie just watch my kid.
She didn't have. See, here's the thing: sleep deprivation, isolation, and desperation will cause you to do some questionable things.
But she got to see how good he was with him because when he first
Yes.
drops off the bag, he's very sweet and kind to her. And then she
Mhm.
proceeds to be a jerk and just lets him put breast milk in his coffee and lets him drink it before she
He was
decides
so chill about it. He's
He
like,
was very
I'm
chill
gonna
about
take
it.
My sub. I'm gonna take my sub and my breast milk and get out of your hair.
Yeah,
So
I was
calm.
like, it's like, wow, you're not throwing up. And
You're a keeper, sir.
but she was mean to him. He had really no reason to want to stick around.
She was kind of
He had to. He had to stick around.
for his
Only
grandpa.
for his uncle, but like he didn't have to
Grandpa.
like her
Grandfather.
or grandfather, whatever. He didn't have to like her, but again, she was kind of rude to him, and she could not stop thinking about the sleazeball who always talked about all the great things his kids did.
He was
She would
always
always bring
talking
it.
about his wife. He was always talking about his other kids. I knew before it even happened at the beginning that he was also sleeping with other women. She found that out too. So I was like,
Yeah.
honey, let that dude go.
And then he tells her, "I'm leaving my wife for a different chick, not you."
Mm-hmm. He's like, I'm in a
Selfish face.
Selfish face.
Ugh.
I'm gonna try that with Kristen. Hey, baby.
Oh, go for
I'm
it.
in my selfish phase right now. It should be like
That's
"No, you're
crazy
not,
because
Brad."
I'm feeling like I'm in a little bit of a murderous stage. You want to try that out?
Yeah, he is so selfish. This guy he's one of the scummiest dudes we've ever seen on Movie Torture.
Mm-hmm.
Because he doesn't even want to be a dad. Like, he's like, how's Mickey doing? She's like, Mikey? Don't even know his own kid's name.
Keeps mispronouncing his name. Ooh.
And when he shows up,
I
to
was
that
so
house.
glad John kicked his butt. I was
Oh
like,
my
you
God.
go.
I was like, you give it to him and you give it to him good. Because he
Abs- We're also missing a big point. As a mother, would you not freak out? You knew this cabbie guy for like a day or two, barely know him, and he takes the child out of the home and leaves.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No. She was justified in punching him in the face
Yeah.
and beating him with the broomstick. He deserved
can't-
more.
yeah. I was like Max. Max was like, Dad, this guy would go to jail. I'm like, 100%. Like I would not let anybody take Max as a baby. He's taken to the airport, which led us to one of the funniest lines of the movie. I gotta say, this is a fun when he sees another woman. And what does he say, Jacob?
Why you always put this on me? Like I'm the one that.
Hannah, what does he? What's that Hannah say?
He's like,
Hannah-
Jacob, you want to say that line?
Okay, let me
Hannah
let
can say it.
let me set the scene. They're in the they're in the hangar, right? And there's a woman with a shirt who's showing more than she needs to show, but baby sees it and he's like, "Oh, what did he say?" He's
He
like,
goes, those come in different sizes.
"Yes." He's like, "Those come in different sizes. What is this, a jumbo?"
Yeah, is it jumbo? And then
Such a great line.
John Travolta says, "Hey, stop looking at those. I know what you're thinking." He's like, "What do you say?"
He said,
"Lunch?"
lunch. I like when he's laying in there and he goes, if I cry, food, cry, food. Then you see him go, whee.
The
It's just a montage of
voiceovers
him bawling.
Yeah.
for the baby are so funny.
They are hilarious.
And he recorded all of them in one day.
Wow.
Just like went in and put a full day, and that's why it was so just like off the cuff and hilarious.
I like that. It made me just remember when Max was born and he was like, wee, wee. I kept telling him, I said, that was you. You were like born. I was looking at you. You're like, wee, wee.
Baby Ham Brad was like, "Calm down, Max. Calm down."
Calm down.
There.
I've become that guy from Scary Movie 2.
You do. I don't want that. My other favorite line that we cannot say on air is when his mother is dressing him up because she's going to go finally show him to his real dad. And he's like, "Don't put that stupid lamb outfit on me. It looks stupid. I hate it. Don't do it." And she puts it on. She goes, "But you look so cute." And he goes, "But I feel," and then he drops a hard R. But he's like, "I feel," with the hard R.
The fact that we even have to say the hard R.
We could say it and I'll mute it.
There's a bleep. Boop.
He was like, I feel like a beep. Jacob's dropping swear words on it. That lamb
You know
costume
me.
was stupid though. It was very like, yeah, it was very.
It was ridiculous. But I loved when they went to his office and she decided to put his poopy diaper all over his brand new fancy stone office table.
And the
Oh,
baby
yeah.
smashes that
And then she's like-
figurine. He's like, "Take that, Tonto."
And she's like, "Well, I'm feeling like I'm in a destructive phase." So she trashes it.
But she really put herself through this whole thing, put herself in this position. She made some bad choices. She made some not so good choices. And now she had to
Several
kind of pay
times.
for those choices. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she made a bad choice, but she's got a great kid, and
Amazing kid.
He's so cute.
he is. He's a great
I
kid.
literally I cried at the
love-
end of this movie because
I
the
love
kid
the
was
scene.
so cute.
I love the scene where the guy comes over for the date and he keeps changing the channel on him, and then he turns it to the Downy commercial with the bear. And Mikey is so excited. He's like, "Oh, look, it's the Downy bear."
Great actor.
I used to love the
Great
Downy
actor.
Bear
That's what he
commercials.
said.
By the way,
He's like, "Great actor."
didn't you like the Downy Bear commercials? I always used to love them as a kid. Now we
didn't
get
have
those.
TV, so-
Now we get those stupid cartoon
The Charmin
bears
bears.
with the toilet paper stuck to their butt, like they left a little bit on there.
No.
They can't.
Not if you use Charmin, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, well, you're right. I'm definitely
Clearly
a
haven't
two.
been paying attention to the ads.
I'm definitely a 2-ply guy though. Like you got to go 2-ply. if you're going toilet paper. You can't do cheap stuff. You can't do sandpaper.
What do you mean if you're going toilet paper? What's the other option?
Bidet.
Pine
There's
cones.
bidet. Pine cones.
Oh.
Dude wipes. There's dude wipes.
Dude
Yeah.
wipes.
Yeah. MTD. So they come visit us.
Why?
Hold on. They come visit us. We have 2-ply. They go to the store. He buys 1-ply.
On purpose?
Yes, I don't understand why MTD's a 1-ply guy.
Well, here's the
Can
thing.
you
in,
explain
It was too thin. I felt like it would rip.
in the
It
words of
does.
Dwight Schrute, in the words of Dwight Schrute, we now coddle the modern butt. So the 1-ply is how we used to do it.
Oh my gosh, the 1-ply is too thin. You're playing with fire at this point because you could
Hey.
end up with some on your hand.
That's true.
You just end up
And
having to use so
sometimes-
much of it.
Sometimes you just have a spooky dookie where you have to use a dude wipe to really get it clean.
Oh my gosh.
You use more than one sheet. Yeah, you have to use like half the roll in order for it to be a proper amount.
If you're 1-plying it for sure. Sheesh. So anyway, now that we've learned MTD's toilet paper ply, what were we talking about? Where were we at in this movie?
In
We
the
were-
office
we're
when
kinda-
she decides to
Oh, yeah,
destroy
yeah.
his
Yeah.
fancy things.
I do love her mom in this movie, by the way, Olympia Dukakis.
Yes.
She's great and
Yeah.
everything. Her dad is never talks, which is funny.
Yeah. Her mom
And-
makes up for it.
Her mom does a lot of talking.
It's such a great example of just like this pure happy love in marriage that when she's like, "Don't you ever get bored of dad?" She goes, "How can I get bored of him?" And like he's just sitting there laughing at this accounting magazine. He turns the next page, it's like the most funniest thing he's ever read. I highly doubt there's anything funny in that magazine.
No, but they're a perfect couple, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, they're a perfect couple. They go good together. They enjoy each other. They know what they're getting, and they seem really happy. It's so funny. They're so happy, and she can't find happiness at all. And I love when she asked her mom, "What did she ask her at the beginning? Would you ever like him? Would you ever fall in love with a man that's married? Or what if dad was
Yeah.
married?"
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
like,
what if dad was married when you met him?
she
Then
said,
we
"I
wouldn't
wouldn't be with him.
together.
We
Right.
wouldn't be together." Like
was
she
like,
answers the
"What?"
question.
Yeah. She just can't comprehend that answer. Because her
Right.
mom makes it very simple. She's like, it's as simple as you not choosing cheesecake. If the doctor tells you to not eat cheesecake, you just don't.
Boom.
Yeah,
And
she's like,
but mom.
she's like,
I'm
your
in
dad likes
love."
cheesecake.
Okay. But the date scene is hilarious. John Travolta sets this guy up. He's like, "Man, she's like a woman. Like she doesn't like to be paid for. She
She's
doesn't want you to open the
independent."
doors. She's independent." And then he makes Mikey pull his hair off. He's like, "Mikey, how long are you staying in that date, Hannah? If the dude just like throws the check at you, never opens your door, doesn't pay the cab." I'm not continuing. I'm like, I'm out.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
keep doing all the other things that I keep having to pay for. I'm
Right.
certainly not giving him a kiss at the end of the night like he was trying to get.
Ugh.
Yeah. Ugh.
And he was not handsome. I'm sorry. She was like,
The-
"No, I like you better without the toupee." I was like, "No, put it back on."
Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah. These guys on first bad dates that think they can just get a kiss is weird to me.
All of these
Here's-
guys were horrible. It reminded me of a date that I went on with a New Yorker, and he was so rude. I was so embarrassed to be seen with him in public. I
What-
can't
okay,
stand rude people.
We haven't got an update from you. What's the dating life been like? We haven't checked in a few months. What's the status here?
It's non-existent.
Because you had a guy at Chick-fil-A like a year and a half ago. We talked about it. on the
I
show.
didn't really have him. The update with him is that when I actually said, like, why are we talking? Like, why are we never hanging out? And he was like, well, I just can't right now. Like, I just have a lot of stuff I have to work through. I was like, okay, well, then you
Peace.
shouldn't be on a dating site. But he's dating someone now. She looks like she's 50, but it's fine. He seems happy. So we
Um,
were never meant to be. I'll tell you that.
I didn't even know you didn't work at Chick-fil-A anymore. Jacob clued me in on that.
Oh my
How
goodness!
did you not
yeah.
know that?
I don't even remember what we
didn't
were
see your
talking about.
story.
I was like, Brad, she hasn't worked at Chick-fil-A for like almost 6 months, a year at this point. Like,
Yeah,
it's been a long while.
February was my last full month. March was my
Like-
first full month teaching piano. I posted it.
I must have
I'm a
missed that.
real-
I see a lot of your posts because they're fun to watch. You do your little
I
vids.
have a real important question.
What?
Why is it that men, even when they don't wear toupee, go the bozo the clown look when they lose all the top of their hair, but they let the sides grow out all long? Just
Mm-mm.
shave your head.
Just shave
Just
it.
shave
Oh, it's
your
gone.
head. Go cue ball. That's what you got to do.
I
Here's
might-
a PSA announcement. You don't look good like Bozo the Clown. Shave it off. Just get rid of
I might do a skullet, Jacob.
What is that?
The skullet's where you're bald up here, but you get some long hair back there.
A rat tail?
A rat tail?
No, you just got I could ponytail it back here,
Yeah,
but
a
I
rat
got
tail.
no hair up here. Yeah, basically like a rat. No, but it starts right here.
Ew.
No.
So a bigger rat, a New York
So
rat.
I
tail.
look I look like a family
promise
member
you.
in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I could promise you, Kristen is shaving that off 10 seconds flat when you fall asleep.
I'm scared. I would be scared to shave my head now. I don't know if it would grow back the way I want it to.
Let's try it. I could hook
Only
you up.
one way to find out.
2 minutes.
In the army now, I could just. It would look like I would be all forehead.
I know you may think I wake up and look this good all the time, but I actually have to shave this like every other day.
You
With
have to
electric
shave.
head
It's a
shaver.
lot of work to go bald.
No, it
Like
takes
you-
me like 2 minutes. It's done.
MTD wears the hat without the net in the back. He doesn't like the net in the back. I've learned that about him.
And then I
The
put
net.
conditioner on the dome so that way it
The
shines.
mesh.
Oh,
no,
but
If
MTV has hair, doesn't he?
He does.
He's got hair. Yeah, he's got hair, but he likes to
Okay.
cover up the. He's got a little.
A little.
We're trying to be nice. We should change it to one. We should change his name to One Ply on our phone at this point. One Ply. MTD and his One Ply. Next time we make a funny photo, he's gonna have a hockey mask and a 1 ply roll of toilet paper.
The
Um,
sly guy with the 1 ply, Mr. MTD.
Yeah, that's what Jacob, that's our new intro.
Our next opener.
Yeah. So where are we at? So she finally, she's gone on dates, and she finally realizes John Travolta is her man.
Not really.
Takes her a couple
she doesn't.
tries.
She
It
does
takes her a
it
while.
first, and then she's like, "No, I can't do this to Mikey. Like, I gotta
Yeah,
be very
they start
selective."
making out. He finally kisses, like, "Oh, I can't do this to Mikey. Get out of my house. Get out of my house."
She
And then
freaks
she
out
has
a
a-
little bit, and it's
she has
a
a
valid.
flashback.
It's a valid
She-
crash out.
She has a forward viewing of what their life would be like, and it's just like the most ratty New Yorkie family.
Oh, that was my favorite
Don't worry.
scene, by the way. Like, hello, over here. You know what I'm saying? Over here. She's like,
Who's ready for a mystery game? Is it Meatloaf? Is it Peaches? We don't know.
that's funny. My Kristen used to have that when she was growing up. Her dad works at Campbell's, and he would bring home cans that were not marked, and
She
that
told
would
me
be
that.
their dinner. She said that before. I'm like, she lived.
Yeah.
That's Kristen's life.
Wow.
So anyway, round this out. What happens? She ends up.
Well, so one thing when they bring Grandpa into the nursing home,
Oh,
John
this is
Travolta
funny.
tells the worker that he can only have one candy bar a day, otherwise he'll eat them all at once. And so again, they have kind of a falling out when he realizes that she lied to him about that she's not artificially inseminated. So the doctor calls. She goes and tries to rescue Grandpa. They find out that the orderly that they asked to do this for doesn't speak English and can only say okay. So why is he working with people in the first place is beyond me. But so then little Mikey goes disappearing, and now all chaos is breaking loose because they can't find, because they leave Mikey with Grandpa, and Grandpa gets
This is
catcalled
basically-
from the hallway.
This is
So he goes
basically
talk
the
to his lady.
the inspiration for Baby's Day Out, which
Yeah,
is probably-
basically.
where the baby's just in New York City roaming around. And
Actually, It's so sweet though that Grandpa loves Mikey and he thinks it's his grandson, and he's
Yes.
like, and he wanted the lady catcalling him to meet his grandson. So,
Yes, that was sweet.
and all the old ladies know because when Mikey's running around at the table, they're like, "Oh, that's dude's grandson." They can tell him to go away.
He's like, thanks for nothing. And then he uses the breadstick to try to start the car because he remembers from when he was a baby and Johnny Boy took him out of the house.
Taught him
He
how to
learned
drive.
the
Yeah,
car.
yeah. He's like, just put the
So-
little here, little here.
He escapes the nursing home, hops into a car that's being towed, so he thinks he's driving it. Ends up going out in the middle of traffic. I about had a heart attack. That little baby standing in the middle of traffic in New York.
And
Oh,
then
that'd be a
all
different
these
movie
cars
had he been
crashing.
plowed. Yeah.
All these cars.
Yes.
CPS is being called, by the way.
Oh, 100%.
Like they're like, "How'd you let this baby go? What's going on here?" There's no way they're just like, "Oh, hugging it out. Everything's gonna be okay."
No, like they're having to pay penalties for all the damage. Their insurance is going way up.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to jail. They're losing Mikey. Mikey's going to grandma's house to stay for a while. It's
You're going to
She gets
grandma's house, kid.
she gets fired from her accounting job. And different movie. Look Who's Talking 1.5.
In prison now. Look who's talking in prison now.
Yeah. So anyway, they end up together. It was great. Hannah, what do we got? Trivia?
Well, Mikey first was like, he calls him dad. And that's what
Yes.
kind of really brings
The
them together.
first
That's when
word
she was
he
like-
says is
He goes,
"dada."
"Dada,
Yeah.
dada."
Because
And
in the voiceover, he's been trying to get his mom to let John be his dad because
Dad, yeah.
he hears about this dad thing. He's like, I think I'm gonna ask John to be my dad.
yeah,
I heard that. I
If
was like, what?
if only. What was I going to say? They had this finale where she had another baby, but they retconned that for Look Who's Talking 2. They changed it. They just basically it doesn't even matter now because in
It
Look Who's
doesn't
Talking 2, she's pregnant in the movie and they have the second child. So
Oh.
yeah, so voiced in this movie by Joan Rivers when the baby's born. Voiced in part 2 by Roseanne Barr. So, Hannah, what's the trivia?
This movie was almost called Daddy's Home, but the producers
Oh.
thought that Look Who's Talking captured the humor better.
It did, and Daddy's Home would eventually be used in a Will Ferrell movie. So, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The director got the idea for this movie while raising her own daughter because she wondered what her baby would say if she could talk. Kind of sounds like she needed our
Yeah.
sponsor in her
Yeah,
life.
she did need that.
Danny DeVito almost voiced Mikey before Bruce Willis was cast. The studio
Oh.
considered DeVito and Bill Murray.
So they brought DeVito back for the third one, which we'll probably do eventually. Look Who's Talking Now.
Yeah.
DeVito
There's
did the
three
voice.
of these?
Yes, Hannah.
There is, yes.
This movie made a boatload too. MTD, what did this movie
The-
make in the box office? It made a boatload.
The second one, he has his sister. The third one is the animals that are talking.
Yeah.
Oh.
We should do
okay.
a problem child, Jacob. We haven't done a problem child.
We haven't.
We should do problem child. Any more trivia, Hannah?
Kirstie Alley was genuinely nervous about the birthing scenes. And she said that she never wanted to see another delivery room after filming this movie.
Oh wow. Okay. 297 million in 89. That is a boatload
That's
of money.
wild.
That's $500 million today. Easy.
That is a lot of money.
I mean, they had to make a sequel to this, even though it's not good. Jacob, any bad reviews?
There was only one good bad review to read. The rest of them were all pretty dumb, but this one's pretty funny. It says, "Babies can't talk. I'm getting really sick of this American propaganda."
That's so funny. That's a better person, man.
That's hilarious.
I have a few. This is from GC, written on September 3rd, 2025. Classic.
I like it.
Period.
This is from Christopher Dunlay on June 17th, 2025. Definitely contains garbage characters, but acted very well. Was a great premise and followed through nicely. I don't think John Travolta's a garbage guy, though.
No.
Nah.
This guy, Fred, wrote in 2024, I love Mikey and how he talks. He is so funny. when he looks at the airplane lady and asks, "You thinking what I'm thinking?" And then Mikey says, "Lunch." Oh my gosh, this movie is great. I love it. I love the ending. It was a bit rushed, though. They should have a scene where they get married, but Albert is evil. He is so mean. Okay, 5 stars, absolutely perfect. This guy was.
I love how you said airplane, like
airplane.
The airplane.
It's airplane. It's airplane.
The plane.
What a movie! As we wrap this up, we have something cool we're doing this month, and we're gonna be joining another podcast, and I'm excited about that. How do you think these ladies are gonna react when they join our world?
They're gonna question life.
They're gonna feel like, have we really? Is this rock bottom? Because I thought
this is what our life choices brought us.
This is what's happened here. We're collabing with these 4, counting MTD. It was funny. I sent them an email today. I was like, or yesterday, I said, "Can I get an audience link for MTD?" He likes the Riverside audience link over YouTube. So I hope they send it to me. They're like, "No MTD, can't come on."
I would quit.
Yeah, we refuse to record if MTD is not here. That's the rule. We can't do it without him. Well, Hannah, movie torture, movie gold.
Movie gold.
I'm 2 for 2.
Oh my gosh! But she didn't say what you said she would say.
What?
What did you say I was going to say?
Movie gold. But it's not like I would watch this again. But
I did say that.
Definitely movie gold. I wouldn't watch it again. Okay, guys.
I would watch this again. I think it was during this movie. I was thinking like on a girls' night when I just kind of want to watch like a girly kind of chick flick, kind of love story, but not anything mushy. I would totally watch this.
Okay, Hannah. Again. First of all, I want to make it very clear. I did not voice you in a Valley Girl voice as saying that you would never watch this movie. That was Brad.
That's my voice for you, Hannah. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Jacob, movie torture, movie gold.
Oh, this was absolutely gold. It was hilarious.
I would
watch it again.
Did we just triple gold 2 straight movies this month?
I think
whoever's picking our movies, I think whoever's picking our movies forgot the name of our podcast.
Wow. We triple golded both these movies. I go back to, it's easy to get Hannah to give a gold when we show her a 90s movie. She falls in love with 80s and 90s movies.
But that's when movies were made good. Movies today are not made like they were back then.
Yeah, true.
If it's the good humor, I think that is what will get me every time.
Well, next week we are bringing John Candy back to the show again.
Yay.
This will be his 3rd visit, maybe. But a movie I've never seen, Jacob's never seen, Hannah, I assume you've never seen, Once Upon a Crime from 1992. We're going to be watching that movie, MTD. It's got a lot of stars in it. We're going to get a little bit of Jim Belushi. Jim Belushi is going to be on here. I love Jim Belushi. Anyway, that's another bad accident. We haven't had Mark Wahlberg in a while. I got to bring my Wahlberg back at some point. But hey, for Hannah, for Jacob, my name is Brad. For MTD on No TV, we'll see you next time on Movie Torture.